This is the last week of 2020. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Honorable DJ Metal Monkey, and this is the last week of 2020 featuring Riah X.
Yes, sir. What it do?
I was going to do a recap, and I decided to do a last week of 2020 because I recapped. And on my recap show, I pretty much got everything that I needed. So I don't really have to get more shit. I'm going to do the last week because the last week has been so important. And so much shit has happened in 1 week of 2020. This is the most exciting year I ever had, ever, in my entire fucking life. So enjoy episode 144, and we about to start this shit. Whoa.
Oh, it's just me and you in the dark. Oh, I caught you peeking at my soul. I caught you peeking at my soul. I caught you peeking at my soul. As I walk barefoot across the sun on your bitch ass. Nigga!
Hold up. Alright, to kick off this week, we're gonna start with Song Motherfucking Bird.
Song Bird.
Song Motherfucking Bird. Yo, this fucking movie was so fucking crazy. It was about the whole pandemic and shit. Like, that shit had me like, ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that's Songbird. Songbirds was the COVID 2020 shit, right?
Well, it was just COVID in general, like how COVID started.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, how it progressed and, like, how some people were immune to it and those that were immune would, like, be able to, like, live their lives and do whatever. They're, like, not human.
What?
There's something else. They didn't, like, exactly state what that something else was. They just stated, like, oh, since they're immune, they're not human. They're like immortal. Type shit. So I'm just like, what the
sort of like, yeah. Because it was like, sort of like, what's going on now? Like,
yeah.
I kind of went to sleep on half of it, but man, I didn't go to sleep on half of it, but like,
it kind of went, no cap, it kind of got corny, like, towards, like, the end, man.
Yeah, it was so predictable and
it was
shit,
just
right?
Too much dialogue for me.
Yeah, but y'all...
And too realistic.
Yeah, check out Songbird. That was one of the top movies of 2020. What top movies? How did you rate that motherfucker?
Like, to be honest, I rate that shit like a 4. Like, a 4. Definitely a 4.
Was it...
But, like, the other movie that I had seen was, like, COVID 21. I didn't see the movie, but I seen the trailer. It was in UK. It was a UK movie. That shit is basically COVID, but the next few steps. Because we're in COVID-19 right now. So that shit being COVID 21, that's like, what the fuck? 2 more steps ahead.
Songbird was COVID 23.
Well, something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It was something like that. Yeah. But it's just crazy. Like, them niggas is already, like, planning ahead of, like, what's happening now. It's like a movie within a movie.
Yeah. The worst thing I seen this year was Abominable. Now, I didn't see it. Now, y'all go look at this trailer. And I want y'all to look at the motherfucking comments. The comments is so fucking crazy.
I don't even want to, like, spoil that shit. Like, I'm not even going to say shit.
Boom,
like, y'all need to read the comments.
Yeah, y'all, here go the caption right here. But man, that movie is fucking ridiculous. I watched the movie named Elves. She said it on her show.
Elves is funny, man.
You talked about that shit on your show. And
yeah, y'all can check that out on Anchorman. Alright, so I was, like, scrolling, like, through my YouTube feed, right? So I had, like, seen these fucking guys. They were, like, 5 of these young dudes, probably, like, about maybe in their 20s, early 20s. Yeah. And, my nigga, the video was titled, A Day in the Life with Guys Who Walk Around the Mall. Right? Yo.
Yeah, this shit was so fucking decoy. It was crazy. Y'all check this shit out.
I mean, we be staring at people sometimes. We be staring at if it's some that got better clothes than us, or look like they're making more money, or they getting more bitches or something. We be staring at them. We be staring at them niggas. I ain't gonna lie. We be staring at them niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
A couple of locals in Fairfield, California give us an inside scoop on what it is to be a guy who just walks around the mall.
You know, yeah, I've been macking on bitches at this mall for quite a long time. I done did my little tour, you know, San Jose, Hilltop, Bayfair, Southland, Westfield, Antioch, Pinal.
Hey, how you doing? What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? Nah, let me just, hey, come on, baby.
You know what I'm saying? We have to more today, you know what I'm saying? I had to come give me one of these good ass pretzels, you feel me? Holla on shorties, you know what I'm saying? I need to see where they was at. The Breezies is where it's at. You need to come to the mall, That's where I'll be here every day. I got to do, The mall's where you supposed to come, Just a cruise, PT cruise, Lecture slide on some shit. What you at, matter of fact?
Benzino, trying to work out. Now, check this shit out now. We got Benzino. yes. We got Bing, this nigga Benzino, right there. We got Benzino on this motherfucker. He flexing for the gram. He think them muscles, that nigga look like a motherfucker. That nigga look like an alien, bro. That nigga head so motherfucking big, bro. Yes, it is. And that was like one of the funniest fucking things. It wasn't even a meme. It just was that motherfucker, man. That was one of the funniest
Man, that nigga
things.
was like greased up like an oily pig.
Man, Benzino, you gotta stop it, boy. Anyway, you got a big old head, boy.
The only reason he's still relevant, his daughter going hard though. Coil Ray.
Benzino, though. Benzino.
Yeah,
of course.
Like, I'm just saying, like, yo,
but at the same time,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you bobblehead though, boy. You a strong ass bobblehead, boy. Don't ever do it again, boy. You bobblehead, boy. Look at that caption in your face, boy. Look, all right. So we got Twisted Tea next up, man. Like, so I know everybody been checking out this meme. Yeah, that Twisted Tea so fucking crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I don't give a fuck about who say what. I'm gonna be honest. Now, it's how you say it and when you say it and what you say it in the respect game, right? Check this motherfucking shit out. And matter of fact, Twisted Tea, if y'all out here, y'all pay us because we kind of promoting this shit.
You know what
Everybody
saying?
Go out there and get them a Twisted Tea.
The Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Matter of fact, fuck a gun. Fuck a gun. We won't use guns. He got a Twisted Tea on
No
there.
gun. I drink
Go
it.
get you a motherfucking Twisted Tea. Check this fucking video out.
Yeah, nigga. You from here? Get the fuck out of here. You a clown, nigga. Oh, God, you a clown, nigga. You from here? You a clown. What, you gonna smack me with that? Snap. Smack me. Smack me, nigga. Come on, yeah. Drop it.
Ooh. Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Call me another fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck. Hey, man, you learn this lesson, man. Ain't no reason to be. Call me another nigga. Ain't no reason to find him out. Call me another fucking nigga.
Okay.
Good. You good now? You're good.
Like one of the funniest things I've seen this year. Now, what you got for this year, man? Because it's wild shit. I mean, this week. This ain't even a year. It's the fucking week.
This week is fucking,
Crazy
man. There was just
shit,
like so much shit going on, man. But like
shit.
more than 1 million people in Hawaii were told that they may die. Can you believe this shit? Yo, they had sent out a whole Amber Alert, right? On everybody in Hawaii's iPhone. These motherfuckers, tell me how that was so decoy. It wasn't even legit. They sent that shit by accident, my nigga. Yo,
everybody gonna die?
Let me tell you, look, there were mad folks on the internet, right?
Nah,
they were posting mad videos. People on live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, talking about, yo, what are we gonna do, babe? What are we gonna do? Like, I've seen so many people, like, couples and stuff, trying to figure out, like, yo, what are we gonna do? Like, they were calling their parents. A lot of people were like, yo, have you called your mom yet? Type shit. Like, I was just like, yo, damn. I thought it was real. And then I got to the end of the clip, and I was just like, yo, this shit was all a fraud. Like, all, like,
that shit is wild, man.
Like,
what if you think you're gonna fucking die? What if you think you're gonna die?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what would you do if you were told you were gonna die? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's 2020. It's 2020.
Some wild shit going on, man.
Some wild shit that happened
That's
this
just
year.
some shit you could really expect, man.
I'm telling y'all, this is the wildest year ever. It can't even get no wilder than this for real, because like it's going on. So who been talking reckless in the motherfucking news for the week? I'm talking about this week. Give it to me.
I can't even cap, bro. Lil Pump, my nigga, bro. Like, he my dog, but he did some reckless ass shit,
man,
bro.
them young folks. What he did?
He just did some reckless ass shit, man. He went. This motherfucker went on IG Live, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, he had cussed the fucking Eminem out. He cussed Eminem out, my nigga.
So you going at
he
the
called
GOAT.
him out his name.
You
man.
going at the GOAT last week. Like, the MAGA shit must ain't work, but...
Man, he called Eminem a bitch.
Let me see. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this probably is the wildest shit, and this is what's 2020 wildest shit ever, man. Check it out.
Just ridiculous.
Fuck Eminem. You is lame as hell. Ain't nobody listening to your old ass. You lame as fuck, bitch.
Now, that's some shit. That's some shit
this nigga
you never expect to really fucking happen, but he did it. He pulled the trigger. He pulled the clout trigger.
I guess the magazine.
Now, this motherfucker back up. But so we had all right, we got the stimulus package. Boom! Trump signed that motherfucker.
Man, but
yeah,
what we gonna do with $600?
$600, baby. $600. They giving you 600 promissory notes, and y'all about to go out there and
I can't pay the rent.
Yeah, it's about to be some bad shit going on. I can't pay the rent. Yeah, you gotta give me something, brother. Boom. So that's what Trump decided to do. So that's one of the wildest things that just happened, and that's this day in history. Boom. Brought to you by the Honorable DJ Mellow Monkey Radio. Anyway, okay. What I really wanted to start this off with was Fujiano. Y'all know who he is by now. Fujiano's in the news. He's Gucci Mane's guy. They got this shit going on. It probably, you know what? Gucci Mane are probably innocent as fuck. I'm on their side with this. But at the same time, it goes back to like one time my friend was like, yo, I'm gonna bail you out, but motherfucker, you better not run. I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna run. The fuck? But that's some real shit. So in this case, what Fujiano did was they posted a $50,000 bail. Some shit happened, and then all of a sudden he ain't got his fucking ankle monitor on. Man. Like, he let the battery die. So they said he burnt it off.
That's exactly what he did, man. He burnt his ankle monitor off.
He burnt that bitch off.
Yes, he did,
Look, when Fujiano got his check, he was gone.
He ain't no coming
Shout
back.
out to Fujiano, man. Shout out to fucking Fujiano. But what this week has been challenging for most. For me, it's been great. You know what I'm saying? I've been living in the old Atlanta, chilling, having a good time. And I was thinking about going back to my second home, Nashville. And guess what, man? A guy, 63-year-old Anthony Quinn Warner, has blown this motherfucker to pieces. He said, "Walk it." And y'all see, look, I got 3. I got 1, 2,
a tweet,
and 3.
Tweet.
Different fuck. Man, this guy, we don't even know what the fuck he really look like. Like, these pictures don't line up, man. The pictures don't line up. They look weird.
We gotta see the pics, man.
This motherfucker is called the Christmas Nashville Bomber. And this is what this motherfucker just did.
Man, that is so
I love y'all, Nashville, but this is fucked up. Y'all.
This area must be evacuated now. This area must be evacuated now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
So, That was a crazy ass bomb, and I told y'all that shit was bad. Y'all see how that shit blew up? It went every fucking where, and shit crazy, man. So anyway, that was on Christmas. Now, Christmas 2020, that was no surprise to me. It was a surprise that it was Nashville, but it's no surprise at the events that were going on. So they got this stuff called AstraZeneca. It's 100% effective against COVID-19 in London, the new shit they got. They got that out for you niggas to take, because for one, they gave y'all $600, because y'all ain't going to be, if y'all take that vaccine, you ain't going to be able to spend that $600. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
I ain't taking that vaccine.
You know, you better not take that shit. But, oh man, this is some fucking good herb. Man, happy holidays, you motherfuckers. And remember on the 1st of January, when it's New Year's, it's Haitian Revolution. It's the Haitian Independence Day, the anniversary of the revolution. So I want y'all to celebrate and act the fool on that fucking day, y'all. But this vaccine thing is out right now. I don't know. Take it if you want, and if you don't, fuck it. But let me see what else I got here.
I was like, I ain't taking that shit.
Man, I don't think I'm taking that shit either, man. I'll be honest, man. I ain't taking that shit.
I'm good, fam.
Think about the vaccine, man. It's scary, man. It's like I want somebody else to take it first and let me look at it. I want to look at you take that bitch. I ain't taking it. Man, I ain't even trying to do nothing but look at you take it first, and then if you don't fall down and pass out within 2 days, like I'm not even. Nah, I ain't gonna do it at the doctor. I'm coming back, right?
Right.
Yeah, that type shit, man. That shit crazy. And then, I mean, I don't know that Twisted Tea shit, y'all. That shit is motherfucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even get off that subject.
That's just so funny.
More stuff to talk about. Yeah, we got the baby doll. Matter of fact, what y'all get them kids for Christmas? Cause I'm gonna be honest. When I stop fucking with Christmas, I stop fucking with Christmas, and I ain't get my kids shit. They getting something for the first. That's the Haitian Independence Day, which we are Haitian, so that's when we getting gifts. We gonna kind of repurpose and push and separate and switch shit out, man. So that's what happened. But this baby doll, man, y'all take a look at. Y'all see this goddamn baby doll? Now I'm gonna sit that motherfucker there. Now this baby doll right there, this baby doll, it got a white girl. And the baby doll black as fuck on that bitch. I mean, like, it's weird. That's so awkward. Cause like if you're a little white girl and you walk in the store and you see that fucking baby doll. and you see a white girl and a little chocolate baby. I mean, dude, y'all trying to appropriate. That shit is goofy, man. That shit goofy, toy people. Don't buy your kids that. And there's some of you niggas who bought y'all kid that shit trying to be equal. Like, that shit is weird and goofy, nigga.
Yeah, that shit kind of creepy.
It's like, I'm all
like,
for,
I don't know what's going on.
I'm all for people getting together, but that shit weird.
Yeah. That shit
shout out to them niggas who made that shit, man. That was a bad idea, bro. A fucking badass idea.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Oh, man. What else you had? You said somebody.
So, everyday struggle. It's the end of an era, man. They are over with. No more shows together.
Everyday struggle over with?
It's over with.
What? No more fucking.
No more. Like, it was.
DJ Academics?
They had a whole hour-long special.
Damn.
Of their previous episodes.
What?
And they cherished their very moments.
Shit.
Their
So
very
how?
last words.
So what the fuck is gonna happen now?
They're gonna go their separate ways. It's no more. They're gonna have to. They got their own shows.
Dude, you got a video clip of that?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it
out. My time on Everyday Struggle is over. Ultimately, and as well, Everyday Struggle is over. This is something that I'm preemptively letting you guys.
Shout out to all the people at Everyday Struggle, man, Complex. Yeah, they did their thing, man. They
were really doing their thing, man. It was a young generation, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, they
waiting
raised a lot
on
of
the desk of Academics.
Yeah.
Academics had his downs and he had his highs.
Yeah, he had a lot, yeah.
But all together, They were pretty dope, man. They had some good memories.
They good for hip hop, man. They was good for hip hop. So I hope they start
like Nadeska. Quote Nadeska. It was an end of an era.
Yeah, they had their platforms and good shit, man, going on over there. Yeah. Thank y'all for checking out this show, man. This show is, man, it's grew a lot and it's still growing, man. Y'all keep hitting hit the subscribe buttons and likes and go to Cash Apps and all of that stuff that I put up there, man. Y'all check out Riah X. She just kicked off her show. That's why she on this show right here. It's a recap of the year, but man, we jumping into 2020. You know, a lot of people, 2021, that's why. Still in the last week of 2020. Yeah. But we jumping into this shit because, like, the end of the day, man, whatever you want to do in life, go ahead and start doing it, man. Eventually, you'll be professional at doing it because repetition will make you real good. That's just some real true shit. This is some real life shit. Like, start the shit with started with a goal, plans, dream, but you got to put that shit in action. When you start putting it in action, things going to start happening for you. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, my best quote of this week, like meme-wise, sort of. I seen the dopest thing. It says, war is when your government tells you who the enemy is, and revolution is when you figure it out yourself. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. War is when your government tells you who the enemy is, and revolution is when you figure it out yourself. So that was a pretty dope ass shit, man. So back to the hip hop world, because that's how we started out in hip hop. So we mainly talk about this hip hop shit because that's our community.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. And it's a lot of things in hip hop. So we have a lot of different topics, a lot of different people we fuck with because of that. What's your who you got?
Young Thug. Man, Young Thug was on Gilly the Kid's show, right?
Yeah.
He said Lil Wayne had ignored him, right? Alright, so y'all just gotta check out the clip for real, cause like if I just say this shit, it just gonna spoil it, man. It's funny as fuck, no cap.
Alright.
Man, that nigga goddamn the first day that nigga goddamn didn't dap me up.
Oh, just left you hanging?
Didn't dap you up?
Tried me. Nigga tried my pimping.
Damn.
I'm like 20. I really be stuck. Goddamn real. Now my motherfucking feet hurt. Nigga, I'm a real stepper. don't do me like that. You tripping? Man, nigga left my pimping hanging.
Left the pimping hanging. I'm just like, right there. Just
he probably had them. He probably had some dog. He probably had them chrome hearts on.
Mm-hmm.
You right. Cool. Then goddamn, it just kept going on. One time I dapped him up. This is how he dapped me. That one, I'm like, hey, listen, bro. If I touch your hand again, I'm a hoe anyway.
Right.
I'm never touching your hand again.
Right.
Just off of that, like, bro, you tripping.
This last week was crazy as shit, man. We had like all kinds of stuff happen, man. Like December was a motherfucking month that I pretty ain't gonna lie. By the time December came, I pretty much knew this year would be like this. Like the Nashville bombing, shit Thugger on, like he, like everything, like complex ending. Like this year changed. Like we started like in Zoom and shit.
Yeah. Zoom became popular when COVID hit, man. That shit is popping.
Zoom was a fucking beast, man.
That shit the new Instagram. That's how I feel, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all check this out, man. We're gonna show y'all a couple wildest motherfucking shit from Zoom this year.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
This country is doomed. It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040, this country is going to be minority white European. You hear me? Minority white European. And you guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics.
So if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community.
So like, man, I don't know. It's the last week of 2020, man. What I don't know really what to tell these people, but I know I'm gonna tell y'all. Yeah, I do know what I'm gonna tell you. Yo, y'all, I want y'all to, know, man, that hold on, be strong, man. Like go into 2021, just optimistic, man, and get $600 and fucking live.
Like this, I mean, what more can you say to that? Like, I can't even add on to that, bro. Like, that's just real. Like,
the wildest thing I've seen this week. Okay, this week that I've been checking out because I've been studying this week. We've been studying this whole year, and that's why I did the recap. But on this show, I'm gonna really reveal this, man. On social media, it's got off the fucking hook. Like people they're pressed, man.
All kinds of emotional
what the fuck? I mean, yes. Fuckery.
They are saying
fuckery.
It's like people arguing with their girlfriends, boyfriends on the goddamn Facebook.
Who broke up this week in
IG.
COVID 2020? You know what I'm saying?
Like mad people thirsty on the internet. Like, man, remember like all them pedophiles fucking trying to hit my goddamn messenger. I'm just like, yo.
We did that on the earlier show too. We did a show where like we was checking out her DMs and
scams.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, it's people getting pressed. Like I seen on Christmas Day, some of you motherfuckers. Like, I don't celebrate Christmas at all, but I'm not about to ruin nobody's Christmas and be like, the real reason for Christmas is this, you dumb son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look at you
really
stupid motherfuckers. Yeah. It's Christmas. Why is everybody so blind? What the fuck wrong with you, man? Chill out, man. Get your ass off the goddamn ground. Like, chill out. Sit your ass down. Yeah, so niggas be tripping, man. So, my favorite theme song of this week, like the music that keeps me at peace was Big Sean. You been listening to anything?
Yeah, Big Sean's dope.
Big Sean, his last album, Detroit 2.
I mean, there's some music out there. I mean, I haven't been really listening to music here and there.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
So now the section we already did this day in history. This day in history, President Trump's the last thing this motherfucker did this week was sign that goddamn bill. Now he up out of there. He ain't done with you, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Yo.
He ain't done with you niggas.
He ain't done, man. He just had to pull that stuff, man.
Yeah, he ain't done with your ass. He gonna be back.
He gonna be on with the back.
Yo, I fucked up. Yo, I gotta give a shout out to women have came up this year. One thing about women, we gotta big up all women, man, even you. But we gotta big up all women, man, because women came up this year. This year, man, I forgot her name, man. It sucks too, because she's from Nashville. She played with Vanderbilt right now. I don't know where she's from, but y'all check this video out, man. This is the first female kicker in men's football.
That shit is dope.
To score. Right?
We definitely gotta see that, man.
So y'all check this out.
Check it.
And here comes Sarah Fuller onto the field. Now last week, 2 weeks ago rather, she made history as the first female to ever kick off at the Power 5 level. Now she can be the first to make an extra point at the Power 5 level, right through there.
Who trending this week?
Playboy Cardi, my man's. My
there you
goddamn man.
Yeah.
So he got this album called Whole Lotta Red, right? Mario Judah already released that. That's his producer, fam. He been had that out. He is out here trying to release some shit that's not even his. You feel me?
Hell yeah,
Mario
man.
Judah created.
So
his
that
album.
shit actually fucking Mario Judah is y'all know who that dude is by now because he trending shit.
Yeah, he's
like y'all check
he's
him out.
there,
Is
man.
he funny as fuck for real?
Yo,
it's like
for
funny
real.
what he doing, but like is that his music? Like what the fuck, Mario Judah?
Man,
man.
I don't know, man. I could be a publicity stunt.
I've been on that fucking Big Sean, man. That's what I've been chilling listening to. But I seen what's his name? Playboy Cardi. I seen this motherfucker on Iggy Azalea was sharing his shit the other day.
Yeah, I see
with
that
his baby.
too. Yeah.
She got the whole baby birth certificate. See, y'all don't be doing that shit to y'all people, man. Like, baby mamas out there, if it's some shit, if he don't want to be there, man, fuck that nigga, man, and just keep living your life. You don't have to do that. She posted the whole baby birth certificate of that. I could sign that bitch
that's
and
ridiculous.
Be the dad.
Like, she ain't had to do it like that, fam.
Like, I'm gonna be the dad. I'm
Bro,
the pappy.
like, that's your child. You just out here waving the goddamn. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Man, that shit crazy. We got
a real woman wouldn't do that, man.
We got new movies and shit coming out. Starting to look like it's really like scare tactics. And this shit, this COVID shit, I don't know where it's going, but like places are getting ready to go back on lockdown. Like a lot of places on lockdown. So
yeah, all restaurants are starting to close.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
Like,
Yeah,
people can't go nowhere, man.
That's like today. I don't really go out to eat. Like it's sometimes I do go out, no shit. But at the same time, I don't really make it my thing to go out.
Right.
Y'all eat at the house, and just stay out of folks' way, like, to be honest, because I don't know. I know some people got COVID.
You just got to protect yourself, man.
Yeah, and that should be like that anyway.
Yeah,
it should be like that anyway, So, like, y'all take care of y'allself, man. This was a great-ass year. Speaking of that, $600, because I'm trying to drop jewels on y'all, because this is the last week. My next show is going to be a fucking interview. Y'all check out the radio show every day, Monday through Friday. Some days I don't post, but just go listen to the old show, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all come follow us at everything we do, man. Yeah, and that's cool. But I want y'all to know, since y'all getting that $600, man, this is what a promissory note is. I'm going to put this on the screen for a couple seconds, and I just want y'all to see what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am getting ready to leave out of this motherfucker, and I got some good interviews coming for y'all. Follow on YouTube. Monday through Friday, I normally just do this on Apple, Spotify, Radiocast, Google Podcasts, wherever you can listen to podcasts at. That's the same thing.
Same thing for Riah X.
DJMetalMonkey.info.
RiahX.com.
Yes. Y'all, and this is episode 144. Thank y'all for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And we might ride out to a little clip or something right here, man. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all.
I feel like I got to confront everybody with a little bit of cold, hard reality. But don't worry, it's going to come with love, too. What we're dealing with right now is a realization of who we are and where we stand. And for a lot of us, it's fucking scary. We're realizing that we're not healthy enough to make it against the fucking pathological or biological threat. But there's always that. There's always going to be pathogens, viruses, and other things affecting us. And it's going to get worse. So what we're realizing is those of us that have not invested in our immune system, those of us that have not invested in our own personal health, those of us that invested in following orders and doing what we told are usually the first ones to get sick and die. Because if you showed up to the hospital early to get tested, then you got it. If you were so nervous because you know you got an autoimmune condition and then you went among the people that got it and now you got it and now you compromised and then you went to the hospital and then you got on the ventilator, you in a bad situation, and we dealing with the fact that we are once again being confronted by the fact that the state don't love you. The society that produces the problems do not love you. In fact, if there's ever a way for the problem to be redirected to be about you, it's going to be about you. So that is why there's so many black people dying when before black people weren't even getting diagnosed. They could barely make its way into Africa. The genetic resistance was weaker in white men and older white men, and yet somehow black people are dying. You know why? Because they're going to the hospital. They're getting diagnosed by force. They thinking that they got to, and then when they go in, they get put on the motherfucking protocols that kill you. Those protocols are designed to kill you. Once they put you on a ventilator, replace your healthy lung function, you're no longer able to breathe on your own. How are you going to live after that? So let's say you don't already don't know how to breathe. Let's say you already got compromised lung function. Let's say you already got breathing, respiratory issues. Then you eating a diet and cheese and dairy. You building up mucus in your system. Dr. Sebi told us about this. And we've got Hood Health Handbook, African Holistic Health, Healed Ourself, tons of literature on what we need to do to get right. And a lot of us, especially our parents, are really sick in the head right now, realizing they ain't do shit to get themselves right. They also realizing they didn't build their economics up right, because a lot of people realizing right now they do not know how to make money, how to survive, how to budget, how to ration, how to manage. A lot of people also realizing they don't know their kids and their kids don't know them. See, people are really getting hit with that mirror, and that mirror motherfucking cracking in your face and giving you 7 years of bad emotions. That's really what's going on right now. We're going to have to confront reality. That's why I'm like, let's be real and let's get back to the love, because we can't have love for self without having knowledge of self. We got to know who we are, where we are, and why we are, how we are. Right? And so if we gonna act like, oh, the government is helping us, oh, the hospitals is helping us, you have to ignore so much history, so much documentation, so much evidence. The reason why I publish books is because this stuff need to be documented in more than a little tidbit taster form. This is a taste. When you get information off the internet, you usually just getting a taste, because for you to really get the meal, you got to go digest it and process it on your own time, which means you got to go study it, you got to go prepare it, you got to go put it all together, which means you need to collect research, you need to review it, you need to figure out what makes sense, what don't, get rid of the garbage, pick the best part for yourself, and then figure out how it can apply to you and your life to improve your life and its outcomes. If it don't do that, it's useless knowledge. And a lot of us are focusing on information that's outside of the scope of our activity, meaning we can't do nothing with it. If it's information you can't do nothing with, go to the information you can do something with. If you're concerned about your chance of getting sick, why are you not eating more citrus fruits? Lemons, limes, oranges. That's normal. It's not hard to do. It's not a challenging thing. Why are we not eating less cheese and dairy? Like, we need to stop ordering pizza right now. Like, that's not good for people that got respiratory issues. And if you got respiratory issues, man, you need to not just self-quarantine, but put yourself on a program. You got to get into yoga, because you're going to have to learn how to breathe. You're going to have to learn how to breathe properly. You're going to have to get all that oxygen circulating through your whole body, because one of my theories right now is that those of us that have been exposed to 5G and the chemtrails, all those heavy metals and the frequencies that circulate, that work through them, they in our systems, they in our bloodstreams. And if you grew up in the hood, that shit was in your placenta blood. We talk about that in the Hood Health Handbook. 130 plus chemicals and heavy metals is in the baby's placenta blood. Like, by the time they born, it's in the umbilical cord working its way into their system. So they born addicted to a lot of stuff and triggered by a lot of stuff. But those of us that's adults, we've been dealing with that for years and years, breathing it in, living it in, and not always detoxing, fasting, and cleansing like we need to. Here go another thing. You got time now. You ain't got to go to work. You can fast. You can cleanse. You can sit on the toilet for a few days. And what you got to drink, just some oil, some coconut oil. You can go get you a cleanse off of Amazon. You can go get you an Oxy cleanse and let it break down all the stuff inside you and get it out of you. But you know, you can cleanse in a much easier way. You can do a master cleanse. That's in the Hood Health Handbook too. A lot of stuff don't require a lot of ingredients, but it do require your time, it require your attention. Same thing with your babies. Your babies need you right now. If they fucked up, it's cool, because the school system fucked them up, society fucked them up, but now you got them back. Now you can't give up on them. You got to figure out what you're going to do with them. Don't stay cooped up in that house, man. Go in that yard, sit on that stoop, walk around the block, do what you got to do. Walk the dog. You know what I mean? Go do jumping jacks outside, play games with them, play frisbee or something. Get to know your babies. You know what I mean? If they older, talk to them, man, because some of them is going through emotional things that they can't explain to you. Same with the elders. You know, the church used to check on the sick and the shut-in. Now it's got to be us. The righteous people got to bring back all the institutions that fell apart. So it's not like we're going to tear down the church. We need them buildings. We can just repurpose them buildings. Let's make them place of hope rather than place of dope. You know, because we can really create real hope if we are upstanding. You know what I mean? If we're outstanding and being upstanding and we actually stand up for other people, yeah, man, we're doing some great shit. So think about the elderly, man. Even your parents right now, they bugging out. They're scared to death. They're not thinking straight. And they know more than anybody else how much they did not prepare for a time like this. That's what people really been hit with. Like, oh shit, I'm unprepared. And that's okay, because that's why you now got to get in your preparation mode, because this is not the final run. This is just to see how you gonna do. Once this goes out the way, you can either go back to sleep, like we kept on doing. A lot of us only in this position and predicament of being fearful and unready because we kept going back to sleep. 9/11 happened, woke up, went back to sleep. Black Lives Matter happened, woke up, went back to sleep. Every time you get rocked back to sleep, you're going to be in less of a good position. That's why a lot of our parents and grandparents is so fucked up right now, because they went back to sleep about 20 times. Okay? Now, do you want to be that way, or do you want to stay woke? And staying woke don't mean you just stay awake and fucking crazy. No, you got to stay active. You got to eat first. How you going to stay woke and you ain't gotten to your first meal? Which means you're going to have to start doing some reading, some studying. And it don't need to be about something you can't touch, something so far from you. Start focusing on what you can do. For example, maybe you can learn how to take some of that land, plant in that land. Maybe all you got access to is some tires and some, you know, you can use your food stamp card to buy a fruit tree from out of Walmart and get tires from the used tire shop, from the black-owned tire shop for free. Just make a donation. And you don't got to use tires. You can use buckets. If you got dirt, good for you. Just make sure you You know, prepare the dirt. Put some real black soil in there, because, you know, blackness is where all the life come from, you know. And that's why those of you, man, that feel like you at the bottom, feel like you the most targeted, the most repressed, man, you got to know you the origin. You the founder. You where all this divinity come from, and you where we come from in a way. So it's like, man, get back on your game, man. Get back to talking to the people like you comfortable, like you free. Because on the other side of fear is freedom. We got to get to freedom and not needing to be told what to do or how to stay safe, man. The selling of safety is the main one to get people to not use their common sense and to stop thinking. Because as long as you got the people scared of a visible threat, an invisible threat, wait till they tell you that the threat is something psychological and you start wondering what is going on with everybody. The way that they're going to manufacture these stories as years go on, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's going to continue because they're going to continue until they out of business. And the only way they're going to go out of business is if you stop doing business with them. Only way is if you have your own and you let Satan cast out Satan. Once they have their own animosities and rivalries and they clan issues and who get the money and who get the paper and who get the blood and who get the this, and you let them fight over that. Because they've been fighting since they've been here. And we've been building since we've been here. We've been responsible for the earth since we've been here. We ain't known for a history of non-stop fighting, because if we was non-stop fighting, how we take care of this planet and keep it the way it is. Now you see what the planet going through when we ain't in charge. Okay? Don't worry. We're going to go back to nature. We're going to go back to the beginning. But in order to get back there, every one of us got to go through a process. Every one of us got to evolve. And evolution, like knowledge itself, is not a destination. It's not an event. It's a journey, and it's a process. And you're going to go through it every day. The main thing is stop backpedaling and backsliding and forgetting everything you learned. If you learned it, keep going and learning and teaching more. And don't worry about the naysayers and the critics and the parents and the other people that don't get it, man. They kept going back to sleep. You talk to the ones that's striving to wake up and keep them awake. And the more you build them up, they're going to grow. They're going to raise their babies. And eventually, we're going to turn a tribe into a community, and communities going to become nations. That's how we going to build. And that's the only way we going to build. All this fear shit ain't going to get us no motherfucking where. I ain't saying don't be safe. I'm saying be smart. You should have been wise. You should have been educated on hygiene and all kinds of other things. You know what I mean? But now, whatever situation we in is just a reminder for us to figure out where we are, who we are, why we are, how we are, and what we going to do from here. If y'all need the books, man, every book I named, How to Hustle and Win, Knowledge of Self-Hood, Health Handbook, Black God, When the World Was Black, all those at SupremeDesignOnline.com. And we ship them for free anywhere in the world right now because people need this knowledge. And we actually finally got the time to sit down and read. Plus, I'm shipping books to prisons because my brothers in there need that. You know, that's why when you support us, we able to send books to prisons for free. So thank you for all you do, man. I love y'all. Peace.